Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back. So in this video we'll be doing Form 2 finals revision. So because junior forms mostly follow the TSA structure, so I'm also made a paper very similar to it. Now this paper is not perfectly made because a lot of questions is missing from it. So if there's any mistakes or anything, just tell me in comment box down below. It's also fine, and of course there's not all the questions included, just part of it. So first one is just testing your calculator knowledge, or you could say that how good your square numbers are. So if you have a negative outside the square root, you also need to click negative first of all right, and then click the rest of the things in the calculator. So how do I click this? So because I don't want to share the calculator screen right now, it is with me but not exactly with me as well. So just click negative square root 225. What do you get? And you'll be able to get it as negative 15. Alright, now there is no more square root because square root is gone, so just negative 15 is your answer. So it's a common practice that when something is an answer, you put two lines here or you put two lines here. It's up to you. But of course there's no marks for that, so it's also possible that you don't write anything. It's all up to you. Alright? Oh, next thing. Now, none of these are related to just one topic. Everything will be mixed, and then up and down there will be similar questions again. And then till then, let's move on. So now in this coordinate graph, there are two lines. One of the line is here and one of the lines here. So this line has the equation of here and this line has the equation here. And between that, I want to solve them together. So simultaneously, where do they meet up together? Is there any point that they both meet up? Is there any point that they both intersect? Yes, this point. Now how do I know what is the coordinate of this point? So for this point, I will suggest you to use a highlighter. Draw it down, draw it to the horizontal as well, both vertical and horizontal. So when we write coordinate, we always write x and then y. For coordinates, it's always x and then y. Go in alphabetical order. So what's the coordinate here at this point? The x line here, we are touching 2. And then the y line here, we are touching the 3. So that's why the intersection point of this will be 2 and 3. Okay, easy, right? 2 and 3. Alright, and the next thing, you must use calculator. Obviously, if you don't have calculator, the method is still doable, but then it will take more and more time. So what does that mean in this question? We have a dot on 4 and we have a dot on 5. That means between these two numbers, everything is repeated. From 4 till 5, this whole thing will be repeated. So what do I write in calculator? Right? 0.415, 415, 415. It's unlimited repeated. 415. How many do I write? At least few pairs, so that at least fill in the screen of the calculator. So write at least 6 times and then click ABC. After clicking ABC, you get 415 over 999. So that will be the answer E. But what is in the option? The option is asking you which of these is correct. Now remember, we are repeating from 4 to 5. So 415. Is this 415 here? So this is wrong. If this is 415, how about next part? E, they are not same again. So this will be wrong as well. How about this? 415, 415, 415. Yes, so that is the correct answer. Alright, next, triangle. So for triangle, what do we have it here? This is a right angle triangle. When we see a right angle triangles, we always think of a theorem called Pythagoras theorem. What is Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem, a square plus b square equals to c square. What is a and what is b and what is c? A and B are the shorter lines, the legs of the triangle, and C is the hypotenuse line, the longest line. So fill in the information. A की जगह 2.4 b square equals to c square, and then click whatever you can, and that will be your next step. And the 4 square, 4 times 4, 16, and then 5.76 here is positive, goes to the other side, it becomes minus. So you also do that, and then see what do you get. 16 minus 5.76, you will get it as 10.24. And how do we remove the square? We give square root. Always check whether you can get the answer or not. If you can get the answer, of course you write that in the final one. But sometimes if you get a very ugly answer after clicking the square root, you don't have to click it. Alright, so just click it, just write the final answer when you do, or else leave in the surd form. Surd form means leave in the square root. Until here, okay, right? Next. Now, how do I know if something is the right angle triangle or not? If the question already gave you a 90-degree symbol there, that means that is a right angle triangle, and you can always use this. But how about sometimes it doesn't, right? For example, these few triangles. They did not show us that whether there is a 90-degree or not. We don't know yet. हमें नहीं पता भी है कि नहीं. So कैसे check किया जाए? How do we check it? दो लाइंस को, छोटी दो लाइंस को, उनका स्क्वायर करके प्लस करें. 5 square plus 3 square. You get it as 34. And then check whether it equals to the bigger line square. So the bigger lines ka square, square 34 ka square. Click calculator. E. It is also 34. Are they both the same? दोनों same है कि नहीं? Same है. Same है तो फिर मतलब वहाँ पे 90 degree है. If they are both same, that means there is a 90 degree there. So this is correct. Let's check this one. And there will be more than one correct here. So छोटी दो lines को add up करके check क्या आता है? E. And then check करो लंबी lines का square. Is it the same? Yes, they are both the same. If they both are same, we can put a 90 degree there. And go to question